That breaking news overnight. The search is on for 10 American sailors missing after a U.S. Navy destroyer collided with a massive oil tanker near Singapore. This is the second naval accident in the last 2 months. Our chief global affairs anchor Martha Radis starts us off. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, George. The ship has made it to port, but this is an astonishing mishap for the Navy. As we speak, that massive search for 10 sailors lost at sea, 7 killed just 2 months ago in a similar accident. And these are not combat operations. These are accidents involving the most sophisticated ships in the U.S. Navy that could likely have been avoided.
The hole in the side of the ship's hull is massive. A tangle of steel exposed, water pouring from the crippled destroyer after colliding with a 600-foot oil tanker in the South China Sea in the waters east of Singapore. 4 sailors were airlifted to a Singapore hospital, but it is those 10 who are missing who are of greatest concern. The USS McCain, named for the father and grandfather of Senator John McCain, has a crew of just over 300. The collision occurred in a busy shipping lane at 5:24 a.m. Singapore time, the 2 ships ramming into each other in the darkness. This is the second collision involving a ship from the Navy's 7th Fleet in the Pacific in just 2 months. 7 sailors died in June on the USS Fitzgerald after colliding with a container ship from the Philippines. It was left flooded, the sailors on board fighting for their lives.
It was a significant impact to the side of the ship. They had to fight the ship to keep it above the surface.
The commanding officer of the Fitzgerald was in his quarters when the ship was struck and barely escaped alive, but he was relieved of duty along with several others after an investigation that clearly found fault in the crew's actions.
The investigation into what happened on the McCain will begin immediately. Senator McCain tweeting, "Cindy and I are keeping America's sailors aboard the USS John McCain in our prayers. We appreciate the work of search and rescue crews." President Trump tweeting as well, saying thoughts and prayers are with our U.S. Navy sailors. Amy?
All right, Martha Raditz, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.